Who is Cornel West? Cornel West was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma on June 2nd, 1953. He grew up in Sacramento, California, where his family moved when he was young. His upbringing in a middle class African American family, along with the experiences of racial segregation and the civil rights movement, significantly shaped his views and later work in social justice and activism. Cornel West is a prominent American philosopher, political activist, social critic, author, and public intellectual. Born on June 2nd, 1953, he is known for his work in the fields of race, class, and social justice, as well as his criticism of contemporary American culture and politics. West's scholarship primarily focuses on the intersections of race, gender, and class in American society, and he is a leading voice in discussions around African American culture, civil rights, and progressive politics. West has taught at several prestigious institutions, including Harvard University, Princeton University, and Union Theological Seminary, where he currently serves as a professor. He gained widespread recognition with his 1993 book, Race Matters, which explores the social and moral issues facing the Black community in the U.S. And he has written numerous other influential works, including Democracy Matters and Black Prophetic Fire. In addition to his academic work, West is an active political commentator and has been involved in various social and political movements. He has been a vocal critic of neoliberalism, corporate influence in politics, and systemic racism. West is also known for his critiques of both major U.S. political parties and has been involved with progressive and third party political efforts, including support for Bernie Sanders' presidential campaigns and running as a presidential candidate himself. West's blend of scholarship, activism, and public engagement makes him a significant figure in discussions on social justice, ethics, and American democracy. Cornel West has run for president once in the 2024 election. He announced his candidacy in June 2023, initially representing the People's Party. Shortly afterward, he sought the Green Party's nomination, but eventually decided to run as an independent by October 2023. West has been a prominent supporter of third party and progressive candidates in past elections, including Ralph Nader in 2000 and Jill Stein in 2016. But the 2024 race marks his first personal bid for the presidency. Cornel West's 2024 presidential campaign focuses on progressive policies, including 1. Medicare for all, advocating for universal health care to ensure everyone has access. 2. Green New Deal, addressing climate change with a shift to renewable energy and green jobs. 3. Ending militarism, reducing U.S. military presence abroad and cutting military spending. 4. Wealth inequality, taxing the wealthy and big corporations to reduce economic disparities. 5. Racial and social justice, fighting systemic racism, police brutality, and mass incarceration. His platform emphasizes truth, justice, and grassroots democracy. Criticism of Cornel West's presidential run includes concerns about 1. Spoiler effect. Some argue he could siphon votes from major Democratic candidates, potentially benefiting Republicans. 2. Ballot access issues. West has struggled to secure ballot access in multiple states, raising questions about the viability of his campaign. Third party affiliation, his shifts from the People's Party to the Green Party, then running as an independent, have been seen as disorganized. Experience and strategy. Critics suggest he lacks a concrete strategy to win and the necessary political experience for the presidency. Reactions to Cornel West's 2024 presidential run are mixed, reflecting a range of perspectives on his candidacy. 1. Support from progressives. Many left leaning and progressive voters view West's campaign favorably because of his long standing advocacy for social justice, economic equality, and anti militarism. Supporters appreciate his willingness to challenge the status quo and address issues they feel are overlooked by the two major parties, such as wealth inequality, universal health care, and systemic racism. His candidacy is seen as a voice for the disenfranchised and those who are frustrated with mainstream politics. Second, skepticism about viability. There is skepticism about whether West's campaign can gain enough traction, particularly due to challenges with ballot access and fundraising. Some see his shifting from the People's Party to the Green Party and then running as an independent as a sign of disorganization. This raises doubts about the seriousness of his bid and whether he can effectively mount a nationwide campaign. 3. Interest in a new voice. Despite the concerns, a portion of the electorate is open to alternatives to the traditional two party system. Polls indicate that West has some support as a second choice candidate, suggesting that his message resonates with voters seeking change. This reflects a broader discontent with the major parties and a desire for fresh perspectives in American politics. Overall, Cornel West's candidacy has sparked discussions about the role of third party candidates and the possibilities for reforming the political system, even if opinions on the likelihood of his success are divided. His support largely comes from voters dissatisfied with the two party system, particularly younger voters, black voters, and those with higher education. As of September 2024 poll by Suffolk University and USA, today highlighted West's significant second choice support, with around 23.5% of respondents choosing him as their alternative candidate. This indicates some appeal as a viable option for voters seeking an alternative to the mainstream parties, although his first choice support remains limited. West's campaign faces challenges related to ballot access, with him successfully securing spots in some states while encountering difficulties in others, which affects his ability to reach a broader electorate nationwide. The viability of his candidacy as an independent continues to be debated, given these logistical hurdles and the spoiler effect concerns raised by some analysts. Cornel West's chances of winning the presidency in 2024 are extremely slim due to several significant barriers. 1. Structural challenges. The U.S. electoral system is heavily dominated by the two major parties, making it very difficult for independent or third party candidates to win. No third party candidate has come close to winning the presidency in modern history, as the system is designed to favor Democrats and Republicans. West would need to overcome substantial obstacles in terms of gaining ballot access across all states, as well as securing the necessary funding and infrastructure to compete on a national scale. Second, polling numbers. West is polling in the low single digits, typically around 2 to 4%, which is far below the levels needed to be competitive in the general election. Even prominent third party candidates like Ross Perot in 1992, who secured nearly 19% of the popular vote, failed to win any electoral votes. Given West's current polling, he would not likely meet the thresholds necessary to win states or accumulate significant electoral votes. 3. Limited media coverage and exposure. Unlike major party candidates, West lacks the same level of media attention and resources to build a broad national profile. This limitation makes it difficult to reach a wide audience, which is crucial for gaining traction in the election. While West's campaign is symbolic and focuses on important issues such as racial justice, economic inequality, and anti war policies, the structural realities of U.S. politics make it highly unlikely for him to win the presidency in 2024. His role may be more impactful in raising awareness about specific causes rather than achieving electoral success.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Period.
She said it.